What's up, OG, triple OG?
It's your
OG,
man.
triple,
Y'all already
triple.
know what it is.
OG.
Yo, we got some Corey today, so without further ado, let's get to the video.
Like I said, people who conduct themselves respectably,
Right.
I'm attracted to that. You want some water?
Yeah.
You can have this one. I ain't touched it or nothing.
All right. Yeah.
But we have another young lady, and I really want to get her in because this young lady is another young lady who I noticed conducts herself like
I was excited.
a lady.
Yeah.
She's not out there making the race look bad. And I am so glad. I've never met her in person, but I noticed her. And I said to myself, my people need to know who this is. Darlene was aware of her.
Yep. I was like, what?
Darlene, are you on, sister?
Is she? Can she hear us?
Can she hear us yet?
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold
we're
on.
going to get her in.
Wait, ask her to unmute it.
Did they unmute it? Anyway,
No, she's gonna check. Hold on.
you know her name, right, D?
Rivah.
Rivah what? What's her thing?
I don't. She doesn't use
TV.
her last name, but it's TV.
She's Rivah
Her channel
TV.
is Rivah TV. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're going to get her on here, I guess momentarily. You know how technical
Yeah.
difficulties come with this Zoom sometime. But we see her. We can't hear her yet, right?
Wait, maybe can she? Can she see us? Yeah. Oh, her. Oh.
Her mic is not on her end. She going to figure it out.
Yeah. There it is.
This is a smart girl. There, hey! What up, sister? We are so glad to have you on the show. And, yo, I'm going to tell you something. I hear you speaking. You speak so well. You speak in a way where when I see you, I'm like, okay, here's a sister who knows how to handle herself, knows how to speak, and she's not talking from emotion only. She's got some facts to tell the world. Can you tell everybody your name?
My name is Rivah from Rivah TV.
Rivah from Rivah TV. What's up?
Yeah.
Man, look, dog, look at little sister right there. You're
she's nice.
This is not going to be another one of our East Coast affiliates. I think she's somewhere in Florida.
Yes.
Yeah. So listen, I know you know what's up because you do stories about things that are out there. Do you have something to weigh in on when it comes to anything that you want to talk about right now? Because I listen to you. Anything you want to talk about right now, give it to her.
You know, the thing is that I'm not sure if your audience knows, I definitely do reaction videos. So this is like my, and me being as observant as I am, as analytical as I am, there was a lot of things that were going on within the conversation. And it was so ironic because you and I had already coordinated me coming here before she released this whole.
I'm so glad you said that because people would say, oh, he did that just to do this. No, I was going to have the sisters on anyway.
Yeah.
But God put the heifer out there to be, she want to be famous. You know what I'm saying? And she was willing to lie to be famous, but I just don't want to egg nobody on. But what did you notice about that conversation? If that's what you want to talk about, you can talk about anything you want to talk about.
Yeah, I do want to talk about it. I would say briefly, but sometimes I could be long-winded. So, stop me whenever needed.
Do your thing, sister.
But the first thing is that the first time I saw, Dr. Bryant, we don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's like Dr. Dre kind of Dr. Bryant or Dr. Bryant. I don't know. I'm not sure. But
We ain't found no license on the bitch.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
My bad. Go ahead.
She aftermath
so
doctor.
I'm not sure. But, before we even get into what I'm going to say, I want to talk about that. I think that if you're in a space that you are helping people or aiding people, right? And if you are in a space of wanting to see better in the community or whatever the case is, I would assume that if somebody questioned your credentials or questioned your background, there would kind of be no offense to that because it's understandable, right? When Kevin Samuels was out and he was talking, every platform that he went on, people always ask, why are you qualified to give this information? And he always said the same thing. So you being a doctor, just in my personal, opinion, no shade, I'm just being honest, you would assume that if somebody, questioned it or brought it up, that it wouldn't be something to kind of be defensive about. You know what I mean?
Yes, I definitely agree. I just don't want to sound like them cluckhead motherfuckers on the Breakfast Club egging on some, yeah, tell them, yeah. All them cluckhead motherfuckers.
Yeah, I would just assume that it would be something that's kind of like, natural. But the first time that I saw anything was when I reacted to the situation with Cam Newton, right? That took the internet by wildfire. And I noticed immediately that there was a little bit of hypocrisy in the things that she's saying. There's some stuff that she said that I agree with. I mean, I can agree with anyone. I'm a very understanding and open person. So somebody talking or speaking about anything, there's a lot of things that can resonate and can be true, but I thought that, as starting off with that conversation with Cam Newton, which is her claim to fame, in this space, I noticed that, she was very adamant on him doing things in a particular way. And I think as women, we understand that when it comes to relationships, you as a woman, you're only in control, but so much.
You're gonna learn today.
You're not the leading factor of the household, of relationships. You don't have a say when you go from girlfriend to wife. You don't have that control. You only have control over if you're doing the right thing and playing the role, if he will give you that opportunity. So I think in the way in which she was kind of demanding, oh, you got to do this, it's, just, again, this is no shade. I know a lot of women don't agree with my way of thinking, in some shape or form, but kind of like, who are you to tell this man who's created all this family structure exactly the way in which you feel he's supposed to be able to do that?
Well put. Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Do you think that you can cheat on someone that's not your wife?
No.
I think the bigger question is, what is cheating?
Well, of course. That's why I asked you, what is
Like,
cheating?
what does
If
that
you're
even
not
mean?
married to that person, can you cheat on that person? Of course, this is opinion.
I mean, if you want to go by systematic ways, I would assume the answer would be no, right? Because all these same women with this same narrative are like, oh, until he put a ring on it, I'm a single woman. So, he can't expect me to cook, clean, and do all these things. So how can we now hold him to a certain standard if you don't have that mindset?
Yeah, man. It's like...
That's hypocrisy.
Subjective, yep.
It is hypocrisy. I don't want to throw you off because I want you to get your chance to say what you want to say, because this is our first time really doing a show like this. And I'm proud of you, sister. That's what I want you to know. You're going to find your way in this game by doing it the way you're doing it, because the way you're doing it is moral. You're going to find your way in this game. All the stuff you're looking for is coming, even though, you take, what's that, Fox whatever?
Foxhole?
What's the show? Foxhole.
Foxhole.
Now, see, a place like Foxhole, they keep reinventing bum-ass bitches that ain't never been talking about shit. I noticed that about Foxhole. Foxhole always got some bum-ass bitches, ain't never done nothing but been ran through and justifying it.
Do I smell a whore?
You, in my opinion, will grow above that. You will be what you're setting out to be, sister. And I know I don't know you like that, but I'm telling you, I know people that stand out and got the light in front of them. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yep.
I really appreciate you saying that. That means a lot to me. Thank
No,
you
it's
so
real,
much.
because I know. I'm like, okay, here goes the light. There's not that many lights on the internet. There's a whole bunch of dark switches.
He ain't lying.
It's true.
And there's a
Well,
way
it's
you
true.
can, and there's a way you can check your subscriptions, your subscribers. And I have. Remember, I told you when he mentioned you, I was like, what? That's the girl. I was like, oh, hold on. I said she could check and see when I started following her.
People are already watching you before this, but I think my audience needs to know who you are, because you represent morality, not just womanhood. You represent what's right. So you keep doing what you're doing, and I'm telling you, the haters gonna come anyway. They're gonna find something. They're gonna find something to say about you. Ain't nothing you can do about that. We God's choice soldiers, and this shit is not easy. Ain't that right, God? You fuck with me, right, God?
I don't fuck with you.
God fuck with me. These people don't understand.
Your research
it's so funny that you
research
say-
is incredible, impeccable.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I
Your
wanted to hear you.
research is
Shit,
top
crazy.
notch.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, see, that's why I said analytical. You know, I really pay attention when people speak. I watch.
Did you say anal little hoe?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Ain't no little hoes, some ain't no big hoes in Hollywood.
We just fucking with you. We silly. Hey, do you want to make any other points? Because I can sit down and listen to you talk.
Yes, I'll take you. I'll take you on a date.
I did.
Craig said he want to take you on a date. I think she got somebody, Craig.
That's what she was about to
do.
say.
No.
Oh man.
I do. I'm building up a tribe though, so there'll be a lot of more like-minded women that are
Yeah,
open to the opportunities.
That's
the whole
right,
point.
sister. That's right,
That's the
sister.
point.
That's right,
Yeah.
sister.
I did want to touch on a couple things. Just one thing that a couple things caught me from that particular interview. Because if we're going to talk about her in general and the whole thing, I think we'd be here all day. But one of the things was when she mentioned on the Breakfast Club that she would sit down with Jasmine. I thought that was disrespectful.
It was.
I thought that was because, in my opinion, okay, and this is all my opinion.
She was trying to flirt with Jasmine. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What'd you say?
She was trying to flirt with Jasmine because I know how she moved.
In my opinion, it came across in a way of, you say that you want to help, you say that you want the family structure, you say that you want the community, but how many times does Jasmine have to scream from the rooftops that she's happy in her relationship, she understands who he is, she is his balance, and she's not going anywhere. Why is it does it seem from the internet, and obviously because they're all piggybacking off of, Dr. Bryant, they're trying to force her they're like, oh, you're happy? No, I don't think so. Are you sure?
You see how smart she is, though? Like, that's a
it's
great
very
point.
Divisive. It's very divisive. Like, you want the family structure, but
Jazzy.
and I gotta say this, okay? Because I have to be really honest. But again, this is all my opinion. Nobody can get mad at me this is my observation, my
They
opinion.
get mad at you no matter what you do, but go ahead,
Correct.
sister.
It comes off as you didn't like the fact that Cam is so strong in his masculine. You didn't like the fact that he has the ability to have options. And so what you want to do is get into her head, pull it apart, so that then you can say, oh, yeah, we have stripped Cam of anything. See, I was right. Now
Girl's
we got
a
another one
genius.
on our team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Well,
I think
yes.
that's kind of messed up, and it keeps causing this campaign of people coming at her on the internet. And listen, I said this in one of the conversations from you, actually, when you were talking to Kim and you were talking about men who have options. Every woman is not built to be with a man that is a man who has options. There's women for that, right?
Yes.
I think the problem becomes, if you are a woman who is not equipped, if you're overjealous, if you question everything, if you're insecure within yourself, if you're disrespectful and you're going to get rowdy at any point, that's not the man for you. Mm-hmm. Find a man who's simple, says, listen, baby, I only want one woman. I want a house, picket fence. I want to work at the bank. I want to create a family. Be with that man. But the problem becomes, in my opinion, when a woman who wants that gets with a man who says, hey, I'm out here and I want my options. I have options. And then you're trying to force him to be something. That's when the problem comes in. But it's not the men in being who they are. I think that's the problem.
And the women that are with them.
What do you mean?
They want to change them. They want, like she was.
Right.
I saw your that episode. I saw that show.
Thank
where
you.
you brought up those points, and I was like, it's true. I was like, wait a second. So she's upset because she's not thinking like her. She wants her to be in her shoes and do that. No,
That's
leave
called-
them alone.
Right.
That's their get down. If that's their get down, mind your business. Who are you to say that they're not happy with that?
That's called dichotomous thinking. That's when you present a way of thinking like there's only two options, my way or no way. So
and my way's correct type thing.
Did you say dichotomous?
That's the
dichotomous.
vibe they're on, right?
Yes,
right,
black
right.
and white.
Dichotomous
That word,
Bryant.
Right.
But I agree.
No, hey, but look, sister, see, you haven't had much time to get out here and make your point, but you and the sister before you, who you are, stands out already.
Yeah.
And I think people need to get into what this young lady here is about How do they find you? What people want to know how they find you.
So on all platforms, I am Rivah TV. So Rivah TV. And obviously I'm here on YouTube. I react to things. I give the same kind of perspective on my platform. I'm on other places as well, TikTok, but I'm not, the place that I saturate the most is YouTube.
And you guys subscribe and follow and like. Go on her channel.
Thank you so much.
What they say?
They said dichotomous.
Dichotomous. Yeah. No, they said they say Dr. Bryant gonna send a stud bitch to your door.
That's
No, but look, check this out, little sister. We want to be able to talk to you more often and use you as one of our affiliates on the 5150 show. So if you don't mind, we're going to be in touch. We're going to be in tune to what you do. People who know me, I'm going to make sure they know you. And I thank you for your perspective on the show.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Okay, I know it's late where you at, little sister. We'll talk to you soon. Respect.
Yes.
All right, bless.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
This is a real good show right here. Corey said about 2 weeks ago that he was going to have Rivah on his show. And I've been following her for about, I want to say probably about a year and a half, two, something like that. I really don't remember. But a lot of women don't agree with Rivah. For the simple fact that, just like Corey said in the beginning, she don't come with her feelings. You know, she come with facts. A lot of women who's with the feminist movement or whatnot, they come with their feelings and emotion. And it's hard for them to grasp what she's trying to bring out. The light that Corey was talking about that she have. Because at the end of the day, it's about this woman talking about morals. This woman having morals. And a lot of women need to learn more about morals. Because it's a lot of women that's lacking a lot of morals. Another thing that he mentioned, he talked about, and I want to bring this out because a lot of times I get pushback in comments as far as me stealing people content and why don't I do my own content and all that stuff. But the thing about it is it's legal to do reaction videos. That's what I do. I react to videos, right? Same thing Rivah do. And a whole lot of, other content creators or whatnot. It's people like that who be in the comment, do your own stuff. Did you ask Corey to do this? Or why you just doing Corey? And I'm like, y'all do know how YouTube is ran. How you can use somebody content, fair use. You might want to look that up, but it's fair use. We can use that. If it was a problem with me using it, believe me, YouTube wouldn't push this video out. They wouldn't let this video go through. So it's legal that I do this. It's okay, y'all. I mean, trust me on this. But these same people, you blow up or something, or, you do some numbers or whatever, and these be the same people be like, oh, yeah, I've been rocking with you from day one. Oh, yeah, what's up, Ghetto Talk? Yeah, I've been rocking with you from day one. Like, nah, dude, get up out of here, man.
Kiss my ass.
Beat it. These are the type of people I have to deal with, in the comment section. Or, people, we don't want to hear you talking and all that stuff, but this my podcast. I didn't ask, if you wanted to hear me talking all that stuff, but, getting back to Rivah, some of the stuff that Craig was trying to hit on. I didn't even know she was taken, that she was in a relationship. My wife didn't know she was in a relationship or she was taken, because my wife, she always wanted to know, well, she got all these talking points or whatever, but is she married? Do she got a man or whatever? And we got that question answered now. She's with somebody because Craig tried to hit on it. Y'all seen it. It's a lot of things that was talked about. One more thing that I want to touch on. Rivah said that you only have the control if you're doing the right thing. And the right thing for a woman to do is to listen to her man, is to take that guidance from her man. That's the only thing. The only thing this woman can do that she's in control of is get on that man program. And with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all, tell me what y'all think about this in the comments. This your man. Y'all already know what it is. To the next video is Ghetto Talk. Up out of here. Peace.